Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we have another opportunity to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. This week, again, I'm highlighting BKS Iyengar and his path of yoga. Certainly, most ancient description of yoga is the uniting of the individual soul with the universal spirit. You unite the body with the mind, and you bring them in contact with the serene spirit within, also known as the universal soul, sometimes described with the words Atmanas Brahman. The point of light within yourself is the supreme spirit embodied in a human form. So although in our culture we can say in some way there's been many technical and material comforts, we've reached, I don't know if we would say a zenith, we're always improving, but it's as good as it's ever been in terms of what's available to people, but it's not brought us mental peace or physical freedom. So yoga posits that there will be freedom in the mind by learning how to make the body freer. It's not a matter of just wanting to improve as if we're born stained. That sometimes becomes a source of pride. And Mr. Iyengar is always key that no matter how far you advance in asana, don't let arrogance make you think that you're better than other people because you can do some advanced poses. Now, yoga is not a religion, although it teaches you to be a virtuous person, and that's a religious kind of mindset. So you appear religious, but it's really a self-culture, as he would say. And there's no denomination, post-denomination, even though historically it seems to be connected with Hinduism, but it's beyond that. I like to say, I'm yoga plus. Don't label me, don't limit me to thinking by saying I'm into yoga or into Eastern philosophy or into this teacher. No, way beyond that. So yoga is not exhibitionism. I'm not doing it to strut it around and show other people. It develops your intelligence. So it's not only enjoyment. Yes, it's not just boga. You enjoy the goodness of the stretches and the fruits of the world. But you also know that when you stretch fully, you relax fully. It takes you from restlessness to restfulness. Now, the whole key, of course, is that it's dormant. Everybody has this potential, but it's not awakened yet. Consciousness is everywhere, but you have to awaken it by your effort. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a practice. It wouldn't be something that you do, and then you uncover this, right? Because it doesn't create something that doesn't exist. It helps uncover that which is already there, but kind of hidden. And there's always the reminder that there's different kinds of students, some who are very, very mild in their approach, some who are average in their approach, some who are like keen in their approach, and some people who are supremely enthusiastic. And of course, then it's up to you to determine how deeply you want to get into it, how far you want to go, how quickly you want these benefits to accrue, because a hit-and-miss practice doesn't allow anything to accumulate. So we begin with the idea that somehow we're in a state of tension, even if your blood pressure is not up. Everybody's tense in a certain way, especially with the way the condition of the world is right now. And so part of what yoga teaches you is an integration, a bridging from those unconscious, automatic, instinctual qualities inside yourself to the conscious mind, so that the part of you that can choose and will yourself to be the agent through which something is going to happen, yoga gives you plenty of tools to do that. And one of the great ones that I want to remind everybody, and if you're not a student of yoga, I highly recommend that you look this up, is Setu Bandhasana. In Setu Bandhasana, where the head is down below the heart and the legs are level with the pelvis, stretched out or maybe a little bit higher, the idea is the diaphragm gets a horizontal extension. And when you feel the width of the diaphragm from a lateral rib to across the chest to lateral rib, it has a quieting effect on the brain. The strain on the heart is less, the breathing becomes deep, and now the bridge has been made between the inner and the outer. And that's exactly what you want in yoga. So the yoga purity that they tell you is not rigidity, it's flexibility. And the teacher will use words that you understand, so you won't think it's beyond your intelligence, but it can also get really esoteric into mystical physiology. So don't stop with the surface. Don't stop with the first few classes. Go deeper into it and find out all the beauty that exists in what they call kaya sampat, the treasure of the body. Follow the path of yoga.